not the reason we lost. We lost because throw a stupid interception, and they just switches the momentum, and then they, flip off 2 really good drives. And Dan Purser played out of his mind, did an unbelievable job out there, and the interception, it cost us the game.
What did you see in that play?
Didn't see the right guy.
Is that, did you kind of feel a little bit in that last moment? How hard was it, or were they doing anything to give you different looks on that last drive?
No, they were giving us what we thought they would. Just couldn't execute.
How do you guys kind of refocus and move on now from in these last 2 games?
See what we did wrong on the film, and we, work on it in practice.
Did you kind of feel like the season went down the tubes at all today for some of the goals you guys had?
Well, the Big Ten race, obviously we're out of that, so, I don't know. We just got to go on to the next game.
What was the sense in the locker room afterwards?
We lost. It's the same feeling if you lose any other game. It sucks. You don't want to lose, you want to win.
What were you guys trying to do in that last drive?
Score. That was probably our main goal, so we needed the points.
Went 14 plays, 35 yards. Were they taking away anything that was?
They're playing prevent, so it's tough to hit certain things. And if I waited a little longer on some of those routes, they probably would have been open. But we kind of rushed it and didn't make the right reads at times.
Is there any more miscommunication between you and receivers than usual?
No, not really. It just there's some tough spots that we had to try to fit the ball into, and they did a good job defending.
Was the win?
Hats off to them.
The win, I know you want to use the excuse, but no team scored against the win, and every team scored with it. What was the win like?
I don't think that played a factor, to be honest. It was a mild win, and I don't think it was that big of a factor in the throwing game, to be honest.
When the Northwestern's offense was driving during the fourth quarter, they put drives of 85 and 91 yards on. What was the offense doing on the sidelines watching that unfold?
You just gotta sit there and watch and cheer for your defense. Hope they come up with a stop, and then if they score, you want to go ahead and respond with points. And we didn't do that, and that's why we lost.
Robin said this is a team of guys that just probably want to get right back on the field tomorrow and get back to work. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, that's probably how any team would feel after a loss like this. You just want to go out and try to play again and try to flush it. But it's over. But we still gotta fix the mistakes we made. That's obvious. And try to move on and get ready for this next game coming up.
Ohio State coming in, it's going to be a big game no matter what. But how do you, in other words, turn it in? What would it mean maybe to kind of salvage and come out and play well next week?
You want to play well every week. That's the first thing. You want to have a good game and you want to help out your teammates. And so nothing's really going to change from that point of how we prepare and those kind of things. They just outplayed us today. Hats off to them. They outplayed us, and we didn't respond when we needed to. And we made costly mistakes. I made a costly mistake in the fourth quarter that turned the game around. That's why we lost.
I think it was DJK you were throwing to. Did they different kind of coverage on that play at all?
I lost the guy I was supposed to read. I couldn't see him in the shuffle of things, and Marvin's running wide open, but I thought the guy would jump down on him, and it didn't work out that way.
What has this season been like in terms of following up last year? A very successful year last year, but obviously that fed into expectations this year, and now you probably, when you stand here answering questions about the Rose Bowls and those kind of things fading. What has this season been like, or what is this?
It's tough, but it's a week-to-week thing, and that's how it was last year. We had more success last year at times, and we won a lot of close ball games, and we haven't been able to kind of get over that hump and win the close ones, and it shows on the record. It shows in the wins and losses, and that's pretty much the bottom line is we weren't able to win the close one, and the offense couldn't score when we needed to, and I'll take the blame for that. We got a chance to put them away there and make the wrong read, and it cost us the game. But you got to move on. It's something that you have to do.
Did you take a Pursa?
Huh?